Hey everybody, it's Bill Tarr from the AWS SaaS Factory. Today I'm joined by Jason Martin of AWS SaaS Competency Partner AppEvolve. Jason, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do at AppEvolve?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. First, I wanted to say thank you. It's an honor to be interviewed by a SaaS legend at AWS. And as you said, I'm Jason Martin. I'm a partner and one of the two co-founders at AppEvolve, which we started in 2016 here in Boise, Idaho. I was introduced to the tech industry in '99 while in Austin, Texas, and working for various tech companies there. Prior to starting AppEvolve, I met Patrick Falvey, who's the other co-founder, while working at a local startup here in Boise, and we became great friends while we were working there, and we shared ambitions of having our own company, and we made the commitment after a long mountain bike ride, took a leap of faith, bootstrapped it, and have shown up every day since to follow the dream of building an awesome company. And my primary role here at AppEvolve includes overseeing partner strategy with AWS, sales, marketing, design. So I'm basically the right side of the AppEvolve brain, and Patrick's the left side.
Sounds like you and Patrick have a really good partnership there. So that's a nice transition into can you tell us a little bit about how your experience has been partnering with AWS as part of the AWS SaaS Competency Program?
Yeah, for sure. So we've been building SaaS solutions over the past 8 years. In fact, our first build was a SaaS product, and so getting our SaaS competency from AWS has probably been one of our most exciting milestones. From day one of submitting for the competency, the SaaS team has just been incredibly supportive and encouraging. And right away, it was clear they just genuinely care about the success of SaaS partners and also their customers. And we've been especially impressed with the amount of educational resources and ready-made tools that just help speed up customers' time to market. And it's just opened up doors to collaborate closely with the SaaS team, allowing us to build trust and brand awareness within AWS, which of course helps expand our SaaS practice. One last thing to add is they're really quick at pointing us in the right direction when questions come up, providing us with a platform like this to spotlight our SaaS expertise, and just creates another avenue for new customer opportunities. So overall, it's been a great experience.
Awesome. And we're really happy to have you on here to help you to develop that outward facing experience. But if people are listening right now and they're thinking about the SaaS practices and where you guys have focused and where they should think about AppEvolve in terms of what they position, what type of SaaS practices do you have that you focus on?
Yeah, so our team is really good in greenfield development or building applications from the ground up. Another big one that we're seeing is just helping out ISVs with modernizing their license-based product to a SaaS delivery model.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And where do you see the most traction in these areas?
Sure. So aside from the obvious of companies exploring how AI ML fits in their business model, we're seeing traction with companies looking to modernize their outdated applications, and also seeing companies entering the SaaS space who have these internal, like proprietary tools that they use to solve problems for their company, but they also see an opportunity to solve that same challenge for other companies. So SaaSification is another trend we're seeing that is gaining traction, which is basically turning their proprietary tools into a paid delivery model and opening up another stream of revenue for their organization.
It's great to hear because obviously we're in the SaaS business too. So it's great to hear that SaaSification is the trend that you're seeing as well. Now, and you think about these different practices, is there something that differentiates your practices in these areas that other people might want to hear about that connect them to what AppEvolve does?
Yeah, for sure. So, most founders, they have a crystal clear vision of the challenge they want to solve with their product. And we've seen a lot of development companies just take that at face value, but we see, building the product is just one piece of the puzzle. So something that sets us apart is our 360 approach when it comes, which is providing guidance to customers, right, on their go-to market strategy and parallel to development. So not just building the product, but also helping them build a successful product. And this could include a variety of things depending on who they have on their team or the experience they have in this area. But for a couple examples to paint the picture, I mean, for instance, we'll buy relevant SaaS related books and send them to customers, or build a high fidelity clickable prototype that they could use to create marketing videos. And that really helps them out with fundraising if they're taking that route. And we might help them out with their logo and branding, designing a landing page to generate interest and collect email addresses early, and show them how to generate quality blog content, just to start the process of getting those organic search results. An example of that is we built a niche SaaS product, and during development, kind of like early in development, we built out a landing page that ended up getting the number one organic spot in Google for
Nice.
a very important keyword. And that ended up generating interest from hundreds of potential customers who were ready to buy before it was even launched. And we've helped customers generate lists of people or businesses that fit their target market, along with messaging templates, so they can start their outreach campaigns when their product is ready for beta or launch. And we can integrate beta testing tools to make it easy for user feedback. And another example is we partner with a local research firm here in Boise that does ethnographic research, where which is basically they bring in people to their office to monitor their behavior while using the application, whether that's a clickable prototype or a test version of the application. So that list can go on and on. Another important thing that I wanted to mention is just our team is really good at telling customers what they need to hear and providing guidance, and not so much just what they want to hear to win a deal. At our core, we're customer advocates, and sometimes that means challenging their ideas, being transparent, and just building enough trust and confidence with customers so they're open to learning, learning from our experience.
That makes a lot of sense. When we work with customers, a lot of people focus on building the product and getting it out there, but they don't necessarily think about going to market and how they're going to market it. So it's great to
Yeah,
hear that you create these partnerships with your customers and don't just simply build the products with them and throw it over the wall. So that's
yeah.
pretty exciting to hear. Yeah. Now, as I'm thinking about this and building these relationships and going to market with your customers, have you found any particular industries where you found your strategies to be particularly effective? And how did it come about that you landed with those industries?
Yeah, so traditionally, we've been industry agnostic and more interested in solving business challenges with tech versus focusing on one industry. But throughout the journey, we've organically fallen into more focused industries where we might be building a lot of like healthcare and wellness applications, transportation, fintech. But over the past year, I'd say that media and entertainment in particular has emerged as a primary focus for area of focus.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, is there something about a customer or something that kind of got you into this area in the first place? So you said it's organic. You were trying to be industry agnostic. What was it that kind of pulled you in this direction to make you land in media and entertainment?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. We welcome any opportunity to brag about this particular customer story. So our team is actively working on Veeps.com, which is part of Live Nation Entertainment, and it's the world's largest streaming platform for live concerts. And it's a place where fans can connect with each other and also their favorite artists. It's a very artist-friendly platform that's opened a new category and has enabled some of the artists to make more money than they do going on tour. So that's been cool to see.
That's really awesome. And I think all of our minds sort of drift when we think toward media and entertainment. We're thinking about concerts, we're thinking about cool experience in Hollywood. Is there something that you've kind of gone along with Veep on this journey that's been really exciting, really stood out for you?
Yeah. So there's actually several. So Veep's got a Guinness World Record for the largest ticketed live stream by solo artist, which had, I believe, over 160,000 live viewers.
Yeah. Awesome.
They also aired an exclusive show where the Foo Fighters announced their new drummer, and that ended up being one of their biggest shows. They also got an Emmy nomination for their Kings of Leon show in London.
That's really cool. But I mean, all of the good stuff comes with challenges as well, right? So were there some challenges Veeps was experiencing that brought them to you in the first place?
Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is because they were rising in popularity so quickly, they were experiencing hockey stick traffic spikes from 1,000 viewers to 100,000 viewers in a matter of minutes. They also had some manual processes that was holding back growth and the ability for their operators to manage multiple shows. They're at the beginning they were at the beginning they were just doing a few shows a night, and we're looking to scale to more around 5 to 10 shows a night. And they just needed a top quality media pipeline to differentiate from other competitors.
Yeah. And so, we've gone on this journey with them. They had these challenges in terms of scale, and eventually we transformed them into SaaS. What were some of the outcomes for Veeps from this SaaS transformation?
Yeah, so we helped automate those manual processes, which 10x the number of events an operator can handle, where they could wire up the infrastructure for a show with just a click of a button, and also tear it down with a click of a button after the show. And they saw a 5,000% increase in their on-demand catalog, and just an overall improvement in video quality delivery using AWS services.
Hey, AWS services, this is one of my favorite topics. What kind of AWS services did you pick for the solution that might jump out for people, especially since this is media and entertainment? Are there any services that are a little unusual that most people don't get to deal with on a daily basis?
Yeah, so at the beginning, they were using a third party tool, and so we basically took that out and replaced it with a kind of build it your own solution. And the core of that solution uses multiple services under the AWS Elemental umbrella for the video on demand content, managing live streams, unlimited scaling, and just delivering that best in the industry video quality.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I have to admit, I haven't had the opportunity to get hands on with Elemental myself. So it's really cool that your team has. Now, of course, if you're getting into media and entertainment, you've got this one customer, Veeps, but I doubt it's the only customer. I don't know if you can talk about other customers, but can you give us a little bit of flavor for how that's grown in terms of your exposure to media and entertainment industry?
Yeah, so having that logo and working with that customer has, and just the use case around it has really opened up doors to other projects in the space, which has really helped facilitate that growth in media that I was speaking to. And Veeps is, that they naturally open the door to more customer opportunities, right? And one recent one that stands out is for Fortress Entertainment. And what they do is live streaming production for Amazon Music. They do large festivals like EDC and Lollapalooza, and also just production for various other household name artists. And without going into too much detail, what we're doing for them, we're basically helping them out with a solution that saves their organization a lot of money and improves the efficiency for their production. Another recent example is a solution we built for Swerve.tv, and they focus on combat sports. And so this solution enables their crew to do commentary remotely, and they can insert ads during breaks for their live streaming events.
That's really cool. Man, Jason, it has been great talking to you. I love digging a little bit into this media and entertainment and the story that you have and hearing more about your practice. Just thank you so much for joining us today. Look forward to hearing more stories from AppEvolve and how you guys work together with AWS as an AWS SaaS competency partner.
Yeah, thanks, Bill. I appreciate you passing the spotlight our way. It's been fun, and thank you very much.
Awesome. Take care.
You too.